So the reason I don't want to play Lichess Blitz is because, first of all, I suck at Blitz. And secondly, I've been peak sitting here for a while, so I'll just show. So I'm 2130 on Lichess Blitz, and I set that on March 30th, which was what, 5 weeks ago? Yeah. So I was peak sitting there because I don't know if I'll ever hit 2130 again in my lifetime. Honestly, because that's not easy and I'm only getting older. So I was enjoying sitting there, but I can't do that forever. And you guys voted for me to play. So I will play a game. I'm going to minimize chat because there's a lot on the line. And here we go. And I'm going to play 3+2. Make sure I'm on the right screen. Good thing I checked. And I'm going to minimize chat once the game starts. Okay, here we go. Playing a 2100. Oh my God, he's 2267 bullet though. Okay, here we go. Sicilian on board. I'm nervous. It feels like I'm playing for like $100,000 here. We have a Najdorf. Okay, I'm good. See if he wants to draw. So what is this? G6. Okay, so this is kind of like an Adams. It's like an Adams Dragendorf. It's like an Adamdorf. Very interesting. It's like an Adamdorf. Okay, never had this before. And do we want to play against that? I'm not going to commit yet. He's probably going to play knight c6. Or I think I'm actually going to castle kingside here. Believe it or not. So we have something very different on board. Something very different. Do I want f4? Okay, I don't know about this. My king is pretty damn exposed. Can we push? Almost. A4. A4. Okay, maybe rook a d1. When can I get this going? Can this happen? Okay, yeah, let's okay, yeah, let's do this just to get it off of here. Is this a move? F5? He's hitting here. Okay, let's defend that. I'm getting nervous here. Oh my God, my time. Shit. Take with the queen? Yeah, then I have e6. Oh, I didn't realize that I actually dropped a pawn there. Or did I? It was all part of my plan. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll take. Push. It's a wild position. I think he's actually safe here. No, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I think white is winning here, but I've got no time and it's crazy. What about this? No, check still. And I can just take here, so. His king's in the middle, man. Can he castle? Wow, I'm going to open up chat. Oh, try to beat that Dane Quixote now. Okay, 9 points. His king is in the middle. He never moved the king. It's on its starting square. That's a new all-time high. 2139. I will peak sit there for months. All-time high. I'm happy you guys voted for Lichess Blitz. It's so weird because I can actually play Bullet and Blitz, but in Rapid, I run out of time. Isn't that weird? It's because the reason is because in Rapid, I like to play perfect. And in Classical, I like to play perfect. And in the opening, I like to play perfect. And I can't get out of this perfectionism zone. But in Blitz, I'm willing to let that go. I don't feel caged in to have to play perfect when I play Blitz because I know I don't have enough time for that. But in Rapid, I feel like I have to play perfect, and I just can't make that adjustment. It's really weird. Okay, that was a crazy game. 2139. Just want to look at my account and enjoy it because I need some positive news in my life. So one nice change about Lichess is about a month ago or so, they made it so that now whenever your rating changes, the graph instantly adjusts and it incorporates your most recent rating. Previously, it didn't do that. It would basically take like the average over a period of time. Not the average, but it wouldn't update the graph until you've played like a certain number of games, essentially. But now it updates the graph instantly, and I really like that adjustment. And so it's just a little blip here because I just got it like 5 minutes ago. But if we look over, let's say, since 2021, that's what my graph looks like. I mean, this is Blitz, so it's going to be really up and down because it's very streaky kind of with Blitz. But yeah, 2139, RD of 58. So take that as you will. Let's take a look at the distribution. So you are here. Yeah, so to get to 2150 changes about 1% in the percentile. And then the next percent is to 2200. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, enjoying that. 2139. No, I'm peak sitting here no matter what. Maybe if somebody gave me $10,000, I'll play another game. But I have to enjoy the 2139. Yeah. Isn't that weird though? Because like, what's the difference? So the percentile on Blitz is 95.5. On Rapid, it's 96. So I'm doing better in Rapid than Blitz. That doesn't make sense, does it? Strange. Okay, let's look at that game. I even analyzed my bullet games, at least the openings I do. But yeah, so this was strange. So I used to always play something specific against knight g4. Now I've kind of expanded my repertoire. I've kind of been doing that overall. I've been experimenting a little bit with different variations on lines. First of all, I played bishop c1 just to see what his true intentions were, because this is essentially a draw offer, or to make black play something else other than knight g4. And he played G6, which I don't think I've seen before. And so I just, kicked out his knight and put it back to E3. And so now we have, I called it, it's like an Adamdorf, because it's like a Dragendorf and an Adam's attack combined. And but at the same time, did black gain a tempo in that? I don't think so. Oh, maybe. It feels like black did. And then a controversial thing. First of all, I didn't cast up queenside because I just didn't want to commit yet. Probably nothing wrong with casting queenside though. And then bishop e2, it's just kind of a waiting move, because when black plays an early h5 in the Najdorf, often it's good for white to cast a kingside, because you can't get in the g4. That's basically why black plays h5 and then in the Najdorf, to stop the typical English attack of f3 g4. And so that's why white will often castle kingside and then just play on the queen side and the center. And so I did castle kingside, especially, he's got his fianchetto pointed at my queen side. I didn't really want to castle into that, especially when I don't have equal compensation to attack. So I castled kingside here. And yeah, pushed f4. I don't know, felt like the right thing to do. a4 just to stop or slow down his queenside push was b5. And then, yeah, I spent a long time here. Didn't really know what to do. Ultimately, I pushed the rook, or moved the rook, because I didn't want it lined up with his dragon bishop. And yeah, just defended e4 here. And then, yeah, I pushed e5 because he's attacking everything and he's attacking the defense. I guess I didn't have to push. No, I did have to. And then things got wild. And yeah, so I had this e6 idea in mind for a while. I mentioned it earlier. I study chess. I'm probably the only one here that studies chess. Maybe one other. But yeah, I was always looking at this because of bishop g6 ideas. And I think this just works for white, because I don't see what black does. If he takes our bishop, I can probably just take to start. And if he takes our knight, again, I could probably take to start, or no, I can actually recapture because I'm on the rook. And if he goes knight e6, actually, that's probably his best move there. He probably needs to play knight e6 here. But I still like his kings in the middle though, so I'm not sure what I would have done. I probably would have taken, and then after bishop e6, I don't know, but I think we're doing decent. But yeah, I think he needed to play knight e6 there, and then yeah, I wasn't really afraid to take this because we have this Zwischenzug of taking on g7 if we need to, and his king's just in the middle here, and we have a discovery on d5, and it's blitz, but I think this was the right choice, and it's just mate. So let's take a look at that with the engine. But okay, so let's just take a look at this quick. So this g6 move is actually some theory. So this is actually all theory. Main line is g4, but bishop e3 is right behind it. Yeah, so this was all fine and dandy. Yeah, and there's just +1 for white. This is kind of what it felt like. Computer said I could play f5 right away if I wanted to. And if black just kind of makes a random move. To take. Oh, and then we have e6. Yeah, so I guess we could have played right away. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So what if he doesn't make a random move? Well, he has nothing good. So yeah, I could have played f5 right away. And then taking was okay, not the best move, but it was fine. This was actually a blunder, e6. Yeah, because knight e6, and he's apparently okay. So what was better was bishop b5. And then knight takes b5. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing or looking for such moves here. Or taking on a6. Same idea. Same idea. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not looking for such things. Or c4. C4 just gives us another chance to play those other moves. And then e6. So, yeah. And bishop. Oh, so yeah, knight takes second best. This is supposed to be slightly better, but I have a minute at this point. Silent. Why am I prolonging my analysis? Because I'm trying to improve, man. Or ma'am. I don't just play games nonstop. I try to learn something. I try to improve. I don't understand people who can just play blitz game after blitz game after blitz game or game. You gotta slow down and look at your games. This is quick analysis too, but because my goal is to improve. It's not to play as many games as I can in an hour. Okay, so we will peak sit there. So I guess I'll go back to rapid now.